Shamelessly Arguing with Vegans is this book that I have authored. I'm Swati Prakash, and this book is here to debunk 150 known arguments that are presented again and again and again repeatedly like a robotic program in this cruel matrix, a world of illusion. Now, if you would like to learn how deep the rabbit hole goes, please subscribe to our channel at Earth Healing Network, website earthhealingnetwork.com. And you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media at Earth Healing Network, even on TikTok. This is an attempt to put some sense into our heads. For too long, we have been fooled, deceived by scientists, by so-called governments. Are these real scientists? Are these real governments who don't even know that animals are us? We are animals. We are sentient beings. We are people, not things. We are not vegetables. So I have a message for you today. Dairy is scary. Now, this is a really good video you can see on YouTube. It's not by me, but it's really, really effective, and you must share it amongst people so that you know how dairy is a rape industry, it's a murder industry, it's an infanticide industry. Yeah, you need to ban all animal farming. You need to ban animal agriculture. It's disgusting that we have to tell people, plead to them to go vegan, but what we should really be doing is to tell our governments, what sort of governments are you who are not banning this evil crime, animal agriculture, destroying our planet, destroying our health, and destroying children, babies. It's terrible. Now, to destroy this menace of animal farming, we will speak out louder and louder day after day. But what is it that the negative, evil voice of the devil has to say? What are the arguments presented that need to be debunked? One of the arguments today, over here, I'll pick up for the day. Here it is. Argument 30. See, vegans also consume some agriculture products, plant-based. We use cars, we use mobiles, we live in houses built on land taken from other animals by deforestation. Yes, we cause suffering to other species. Vegans are causing suffering. So I'm not going to be vegan. So just because you are in this matrix, in this cruel system where there is some or the other amount of suffering to somebody just by your existence, just by you taking a piece of land and living there, just by you using mobile phones or using televisions or cars, or maybe a plastic or synthetic garment for rain. I'm sorry, this does not mean that you're entitled to abuse, kill, and destroy lives unnecessarily. Because veganism is not about being perfect, it's about doing the best that you can do. Yes, we are dependent on the systems if we are living in the matrix, because we are not free yet. We haven't built another world, an alternate reality in which we can live on breath. We're not spirits, we are physical embodied beings. In this physicality, what we can do at a personal level is at least not to take a knife and go to your neighbor and kill that person unnecessarily when you don't have to, when you have an option not to. Okay? So the same applies when it comes to animals of other species. You are not meant to go around killing others, even in hidden places like slaughterhouses. Can you stop paying for that crime? Because when you give your money and you buy that beef or dairy product, you are causing violence. It's because of you. You are the sponsor. You are the consumer who wants to consume violence. You have ordered violence on your plate or in any product that you use. If you're wearing leather, you have ordered violence. Because of you, the animal was abused. It's not a byproduct, it's a multi-million-dollar industry. They do it purposely. They are killing animals, and you say, okay, we kill animals, so well, let's use animal products because well, they'll anyways be killed. But it's because of you it's happening. If you are non-vegan, you are directly responsible if you eat the periods of a chicken and the birds, hens are being abused by making them produce unnatural amounts of eggs, 10 times more at least. You are responsible. Is it so hard to understand that, well, I cannot expect you to give up on all technology, to not use phones, to not communicate with others, to not use a computer, but I need to educate people that you shouldn't kill someone else when you can afford not to. So you want to be a Buddha, you want to go to the forest and be a monk and live there without technology. Congratulations. Well, I hope to see you there then. But if you can't be a Buddha and go to the forest and leave all your comforts of civilized world, it doesn't mean that you become a serial killer. Take the extremism approach, become a terrorist and start murdering innocents. So at least be vegan, okay? If you can't be a Buddha, take some small steps in your life, okay? You don't just jump to Z, to, go in the right direction first. You gain more consciousness. One day maybe you'll be liberated from this matrix, but at least take the first step in the right direction. You can reverse climate change. You can spare, if not save, the lives of hundreds and hundreds of animals every month. Imagine each one of you going vegan is going to spare the lives and say, okay, I'm not going to kill 100 at least animals a month. Imagine the figure annually, and imagine if you live your life as a vegan, so much less violence is there because of you. You make a difference. Congratulations if you've decided to go vegan. Be proud that at least you're not evil. Forget about being good, at least not be evil. You can't be God, at least don't be the demon. Our land is being abused by animal farming. See, more than 77 to 85% of our arable land is abused. It's taken away to feed animals, raise them, and 150 billion approximately are bred to be killed every year. Our human children also go hungry because of that. Wildlife is disappearing because of that. Forests are disappearing. Practically and possibly, what is it that you can do? Be vegan, save the planet, do your bit towards it. Don't dirt your hands in blood. Think about it. You could spread dangerous diseases if you're not vegan. Yes, not because you're unhealthy, but because you're causing and adding your bit to climate change and pandemics, because animal farming is leading to these germs everywhere, pollution everywhere, and reducing your consciousness as well as reducing your antibiotic, you know, um, what do you call it, ability to process them, because you'll be resistant because all the animals are having these antibiotics. You're going to have all those animal hormones in you making you ill. You're going to have cholesterol, makes you ill and gives you heart attacks. You're going to have cancers because of your intestine not being suitable to process animal products. Yes, you're a frugivore. You're from apes. You're not supposed to be a carnivore or an omnivore. So let's get rid of all of these lies. Not only that, your immunity is reduced if you're having animal products. You really are suffering at every level, mental, emotional, and moral degradation of society. So yes, you need to be vegan, preach veganism to everybody. It's an urgent and important message that I have right now for you. Be vegan. You can go to earthhealingnetwork.com for full guidance on this and free books and articles that will awaken you. It's time to wake up.